One team already ranked in the top 25, the other sitting just on the cusp and trying to prove a point in this one. Welcome to the home of the BYU Cougars at LaBelle Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
Let's go, Dookies!
Put a foot to it and get this game going. Coming out with it, it's Moore. He doesn't get it back to the 25. He's out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Shotgun, they go to the ground. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Rides to the back and leaves it on the option. The Blue Devils have enough for the first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Running back searching for a hole. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and shorts, not a good job by this defense.
Trying to surprise him with the pass. Catch in the middle, it's Anthony. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback bonus strike.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Direct snap. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Third down coming up, and the Cougar faithful are doing everything they can to help out this team. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. And the Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Give from the gun. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Fires toward the target. Makes a connection. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And from a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the running back.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
BYU will bring the punt team on the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Oh, and now the ball has been knocked free. Touchdown, Cougar! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And that is exactly how you draw it up, right? Hey, we're going to get this guy the ball. He's going to fumble it, but we know our own guy's going to scoop it and score and completely fool the defense. Man, that'll never happen again in a million more plays, but that's one the offense is gladly going to take.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up one way, and they
excuse me.
until the band starts playing. He'll bring it out. It's Moore. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
This is a team right now playing with tons of confidence because of how much their defense is dominating. Just look what they did the last time they took the field. And look what they're doing early in this game. They've got dudes flying around making plays. They are a tough unit.
Makes the grab. It's Brown. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Blue Devils line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. The give on the inside. At midfield, he's got room. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Kalani Sitake got this Cougar program back in the national spotlight last season. 11 wins, and boy, did they do a great job in finishing off close games.
And boy, are they fun to watch. You talk about close games, yes, they won those, but fake punts, fake field goals, going for it on fourth down, like BYU's brand of football, Palmer, is always entertaining.
It's always entertaining. I remember a little while ago, people were wondering how they were going to fare in the Big 12, but they've proven that they can compete for a conference championship, and who knows this year, maybe take the next step to the CFP.
Back to pass on second down. Got his man. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Cougars come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Roberts. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
They try to go draw, but there's just way too much penetration in the middle of the offensive line, and that the offense has a negative play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Touchdown, BYU! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 flash today. Kansas State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there and the Little Apple behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Notre Dame. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The give to the tailback. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Moore. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Power football with the run. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. But starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? On the move, it's Moore. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped a gain of 6.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs closer to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
It is deafening in here, soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on third down. Got it in the middle, it's Kane. Working their way closer and closer, a third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. And the Blue Devils will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Looking to get it in. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to go up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
I know it's early, but you're down by a lot of points. You've got to go for it here on 4th down, David. I'm finding my best player offensively and giving him a shot.
And what you said is all the difference in the world. I'm already down a lot early. I got to make some things happen. This is a situation.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
And was there ever any doubt, guys? 4th and goal. You got to turn around, give it to your bell cow. Just know he's going to find a way to get it in the end zone, and he did exactly that.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Martin. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Going downfield for the big play. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Russell. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
3rd down, offenses have their plays. What they like in 3rd and short, what they like 3rd and medium, 3rd and long. Great job by the offense having success. Now it's incumbent upon the defense to learn their plays and try to shut it down throughout the game.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Oh, they're after And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. That's caught. It's Martin. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Deep to shallow. That's what I have to understand, that as a defensive guy, I take away those passes beyond the sticks, and then I react to those quick throws they have to the running back. It's my athlete versus yours. The defense won that battle.
Punt is in the air. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23.
All right, fellas, we got the stop we needed. We can go out there and get points. All right, don't block the one guy you should block.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? And I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Got his man on the right. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
To the air on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Nobody around as he makes the catch. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. You know, Jesse, I like to... And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. The Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Going to take a shot at this DB. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They just keep firing. This time on target. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. 3rd down coming up, and the Cougar faithful are doing everything they can to help out this team. He did not make it a stonewall on 3rd down.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the 1st down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds. downs, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Now, what a great second effort by the receiver there. Catches the football. He knows he's got to get some yards to get that 1st down. Nice job understanding that, getting to the sticks and getting the 1st down.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. They get him on the ground in the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. On the ground.
Well, after getting stuffed on that run, you now got 4th down. I'm not into chasing points this early in the game. I think you just take the field goal. You try to pay this drive off and this opportunity to put something on the board.
Well, and nowadays you have these analytical cards, and the coaches, they literally look at every situation. Is it more advantageous to go for it or kick it? That's how they'll make this decision.
4th and goal from the 5, and the offense is staying on the field. What a big moment here. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things.
Fuck.
And he's going to bring this one out.
Didn't really want to take the points, but I think he get the ball out the half, bro. Had to take the points. If I get the ball back, I'm going to be a little upset. I always forget if I get the ball first and all.
Would they dare go for a score here? Leaves it with the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Cougars will hustle to the line. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. And as he throws, it's picked off. And they make the play and make
sure that worked out.
Any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
It's not always the sacks on the quarterback, right? You just want to affect him. You want to get to his
legs.
That
worked out
and
beautifully.
If you can smash him, even better. Hit him in the face, make that ball float up in the air, creates the turnover, creates the big...
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Final seconds of the 1st half, and they'll try to put up 3. And after putting an earlier field goal up, they'll try it again, this time a 45-yarder. Splits the uprights. Good.
Basically got a touchdown.
It's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
That's why you take the points, bro. Yeah, I thought he got the ball. That's why you take the points. Basically got the touchdown.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Lost one deep down the right side.
That nigga got smacked and still do that good 60 yards, bro. That's a crazy throw, bro. Good thing they made me run into the defender because they ain't let me jump. That's my best corner. You gotta let my best corner jump.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Back to pass. Makes the grab on the left.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Trying to beat the defense.
Why they make me switch to the fucking...
He was off to the races and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. BYU with the 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
The give to the back. Running to Green.
I can't believe they made me switch to the fucking safety, bro.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense.
Oh, good. Oh, you a defender, though. You got hit. Those are supposed to be dropped. Those are supposed to be dropped. Ah, that fucking sucks. That's supposed to be a drop. It is. Can't get mad at it. That's supposed to be a drop.
It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit.
Nice way to fight back, fellas. That's supposed to be a drop, though. Last year, that probably would have been a catch. Probably would have been a pick last year, but you're supposed to drop that.
K-State has the lead right now. The Little Apple has been buzzing all week. But this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 8 over Notre Dame. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio.
Fuck, I hate that it was, though. Hate that it was a drop, but it is a drop. Indeed.
First play of the drive wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brown. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Jones.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide. And a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Turning it on. There he goes. He's at the 10. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. The Blue Devils, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. From the gun, he'll try to throw.
Oh, that's a good fucking read. He threw it right to him. Lead him to the fucking sideline, please. Oh, my God. He threw it behind him, but that's still a good read. But fuck, lead him to the sideline. And Mensah?
Veteran play by that defender. In cover 0, he knows the quarterback's going to have to get rid of the football quickly, so he's getting ready.
Lead him to the fucking sideline, bro.
Underneath, he does just that. Great job with the speed. Nice job reeling it in for the IAT.
No, not the sideline, to the middle, bro. Lead him in front that linebacker.
They'll leave it with the lone back.
Good play. Good play, fellas. Lead him more to the middle, bro.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Second down, he'll throw it. Zings it complete to the right. And he picks up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He fires one deep over the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass.
Good hit. Good hit. Good hit.
That catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
They kick it away on 4th down. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Going for the big play. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense.
They made this nigga keep pushing me, bro. Like, call the fucking illegal contact, bro. I hate how they don't call that because of CPU, bro.
Coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the 1st half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Like, holy fuck, bro.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the 2nd half.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Well,
Good play, Cara.
5 sacks in their last game. This defense was hungry for more coming into this one, and they knew it was going to be maybe a little bit tougher going up against this offensive line. They've had some struggles in this game so far getting to the QB, but they finally got to him there. Well, they're able to get a field goal, put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would like to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
All right, fellas, let's get back on track, man. That last pick, I can't really blame you. They let this nigga get bumped all the way up the field. Can't really blame you for that, bro.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives, and the best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now.
O-line just won't block, bruh.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and allow the pass rush to get home.
Fucking guards just ain't blocking. 61 is not blocking at all, bro.
Now
I've been getting beat up the middle all game. And the 61 getting beat.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Man, it's so nice to have a quarterback who doesn't flinch. You watch it, man. He's hanging in there,
That's
right?
a great throw. That's a great throw, man.
Get down the field, gets hit as he throws it, but delivers the ball, a catchable ball down the field, and makes the big play. That's toughness by that young man.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Blue Devils look to keep this drive humming. He'll do it himself. Hard running there. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
He make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Good timing on the quick out. He's out of bounds at the 26-yard line.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that slot receiver, he may not be the biggest receiver in the world, but he is shifty, and he runs really good routes. You saw it on that play.
The Blue Devils in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Anthony. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll run it on 1st and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
When the offense gets in those multiple tight end looks, you kind of have a good understanding of what's coming. You don't know where the ball's going necessarily, but they'll put those big old bodies in there to block, to move people, to put more mass on the field, especially once you get in this red area where you have to be able to run the football effectively. Those passing windows tend to shrink a lot.
Got his man quickly. And the pass is complete, but less than nothing to show for it. They're knocked down behind the line.
And that's why, as a defense, you can stand your base personnel because of that linebacker. You don't have to substitute DBs to take on these receivers out in space. This linebacker is quick, he's athletic, and he is outstanding tackling people in the open field.
Quick strike complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
And after that completion at this juncture of the game, find the quarterback. Where is my best one-on-one matchup? I'm throwing this in the end zone on 4th down to win the game. Where do I have a size advantage? Who can win for me one-on-one?
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. Kentucky was able to come away with the win, as they have in Lexington so many times before, but not without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing in college football is easy. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience, bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Sends it downfield.
Oh, God!
Right down the middle. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And if you'd have told this defense that they stuffed this great running back today, they'd have taken it. They'd have been happy, but the offense has still put up production, and they're still in the lead, trying to find a way to finish this one off.
And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
After that incompletion on 3rd and short, it's going to be an interesting decision for the head coach, because I know he believes in his guys to go get it here on 4th down and pad the lead. But if you kick a field goal, you make it a 2-possession game here in the second half, and I think that's the right decision.
Just drives it between the uprights. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He's going to run it.
Like, bro, my guards are just not holding up for shit, bro.
Well, you're making a positive.
Like, nigga.
That time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Caught near the sticks. It's Jones. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go to the ground. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
That's caught. It's Brown. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
That's a good reach out, boy. That's close.
Has been brewing defense
That's
has
close.
started
I
the
ain't
game
gonna lie.
soundly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great
That was close,
job.
dog.
You're the perceived
That was
underdog.
close.
You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances, and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the end.
Oh, that's a route, boy. That is a fucking route.
Ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out.
Man, we can't fucking get in the end zone, bruh.
And the Blue Devils will snap
All
it
these
on
good
1st
drives,
and
and
10.
we can't cap it off at 6, bruh.
He wants to throw it again. Going for it all. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes.
Had the touchdown, and I guess I ain't get my feet down.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect.
I'm gonna have to look at that,
Give
boy.
them a little bit more time.
Snagged in the middle. It's King. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together.
Oh my God, how is that not a tutty?
This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on 4th down. Snags it.
Fucking Mensa, what a drive, baby.
Touchdown, Duke.
Fucking drive, Mensa.
Decision time now because you score the touchdown. You're down 1 late. Do you want to just kick an extra point and tie it up? Hope for
What a
overtime?
fucking drive,
For
Mensa.
2, do you get aggressive? Do you trust your quarterback?
Big time drive, baby. Every time you needed it, you did it, bruh.
Even though there is still going to be some time left on the clock.
Every clutch 3rd down, had a 4th down.
Trying to return this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking for a gap. It's Martin. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
Might as well give it to him again. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And, man, with that run, I think it kind of handcuffs you. I think you want to save that last time out when you need it for your field goal unit or whatever that looks like. Running the football there, man, keeping that clock ticking. I don't necessarily
come.
He's loose. He gets it out across the 40.
Like, come on, bruh. I can't do everything now, EA. I can't pick the right play Put my niggas in the right position. Do everything right, and y'all still make the play work, bruh.
We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back.
On a sweet spin, and he's free.
Like, I can't do everything fucking right, bruh. It's a third down. He gotta punt the ball.
Man, what a great job with the execution in a moment where you had to have it. You score the touchdown, you take the lead. There's less than a minute to go in this game.
Do everything right, and somehow, instantly getting hit, you break a tackle, bruh. I just don't understand that logic, bruh. I don't understand how you instantly get hit and break a tackle, bruh. I would never understand that in these games.
Unexpected in college football, and for some, this update
Instantly break a tackle, bruh.
Louisville found a way to pull out a
Like, that just doesn't make sense to me, bruh. It never has, it never will, bruh. Hit a nigga as soon as he touches the ball, and they get a break tackle animation.
Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Wide open downfield. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Give to the back. Runs through the tackle. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Brown. And he's chased out of bounds, but not before he gets the 1st down, stops the clock, and has them on the move trying to get the late score. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
Hey, and you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. 4th quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the 1st down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
Fires to the middle. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. 4 wideouts set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. It's caught downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Wants to pass. He wants it all. Last chance, and he's got it. He's got it.
Nice way to go get it, Mensa.
And they can send it to overtime with the kick, or do they dare try to win it here?
What an unbelievable job in this kind of hostile environment. Being able to execute like that, score the touchdown with
Let's go fucking Mensa!
And now it's decision time. On the road, this crowd is already stunned. Do you go for 2 and go for the win?
And he tacked on the extra point. So here comes our first play of overtime. Quarterback making checks. They'll start this drive going to the air. A shot toward the end.
Oh, what a fucking play, Moore!
House is this? It's ball game. Got room on the return.
What a fucking play!
Bounds, but he gets the ball.
What a fucking play, boy!
And he is
Oh, yeah!
sudden change opportunity.
We've just seen in this game the ball's just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his 2nd pick thrown in this game.
Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Unloads to the wideout.
Let's fucking go! What a fucking 4th quarter, baby! Let's go, Mensa!
Guys, Guys, this is
Let's fucking go, Mixer!
Ranked teams losing to
Let's